Alright, YouTube, what's up? It's your boy NaughtyNev. Today we have a video of Cyber Dragons going up against Orcust, post Alliance Insight, but also with the new Orcust support. I am not sure in which set they are being released, but let's hop right into the video. So we won the rock, paper, scissors, and we decided to go first. In our hand, we have Fiendsmith Tract, Droplet, Ash Blossom, Cyber Dragon Core, and Imper. Opponent has Tract for Walos Engraver, Ash Blossom, and Fiendsmith in Paradise. So we enter the main phase, activate Tract. Tract effect will add Luri, discard Luri. Luri effect to special summon. After the summon of Luri, opponent will activate Full Walos, and we are obviously going to negate it with our Ash Blossom. We link summon into Requiem, Requiem effect, and opponent will negate Requiem with Ash Blossom, and here opponent has no other interruptions, and so we will continue with our Cyber Dragon play. So I will just fast forward here to not waste your time. Core will search Realm, Realm will search Cyberdark Chimera, Realm effect to normal summon our Chimera, Chimera will discard Droplet to search for Power Bond, link summon into Clockwork Knight using Core to search the continuous spell Clockwork Knight, and then Clockwork Knight will reborn Core to send Chimera to grave, Chimera will send Worm to grave, link summon to SP, and then we'll use Worm effect, reborn itself, sending Hertz and add Realm back to our hand. Hertz effect will trigger, adding Cyber Dragon, and then after activating Power Bond, our opponent will just scoop because our board will end up with Infinity, Heals Varog, Regulus, which is basically 3 interruptions for our opponent, and I guess our opponent wouldn't be able to play through that. So we win game 1, going to game 2. In our opening hand, we have Unicorn, Cyber Dragon, Jizakiru, Cyberdark Claw, and Cyberdark Realm. Opponent has Orcust, Crescendo, Triple Tactics Talent, Solemn Judgment, Engraver, and Orcust, Harp, Horror. So opponent will enter the main phase, normal summon, Harp, link summon into the new link 1, Galatea 1. Opponent will activate Engraver, search Tract, Tract effect, add Luri, discard Luri, Luri effect to special summon, and then they'll link summon into Requiem, Requiem effect, special summon the Lacrima. They'll use Lacrima effect, send Fiendsmith in Paradise. Requiem effect to equip to Lacrima, then Engraver effect to reborn itself, shuffling back the Luri. Opponent will contact Fuse into Neck-equipped Princess, and then Xyz summon into Wave High King Caesar. Opponent will activate Harp effect Engraver to special summon from deck. They'll special summon the Girsu. Girsu effect will send Skeleton to grave, and then they'll use the Link 1 effect. It will send 1 card from the hand to the graveyard to add a World Legacy monster, or Orchestrated Babel from the deck to the hand. They will add World Legacy World Crown. World Crown will be able to special summon itself to a zone a Link monster points to. Then our opponent will link summon into the Link 2 Galatea, and then Galatea 1's effect triggers. Well, yes, I believe it triggers. Let me check. Sorry, it doesn't trigger. Our opponent has the option to use its graveyard effect, basically banish 1 Orcust card from the graveyard to special summon the card. Opponent will Xyz summon into Dingirsu. Dingirsu effect will attach Harp to itself, and our opponent will link into another copy of Galatea. Skeleton effect to reborn the Link 2 from grave, and then they'll use Galatea effect, shuffle back Skeleton to set Orchestrated Babel from the deck into field spell zone. So now all Orcust monsters in the graveyard, all the Link monsters they control, effects become quick effects. Then our opponent will link some into the Link 4 called Enil Girsu. If I pronounced that wrong, my apologies. But basically its effect, you can target 1 banished Orcust or World Legacy card and add it to your hand, and our opponent has the option to shuffle 1 card from their hand into the deck to take control of 1 face-up monster we control. Opponent will just add the Girsu back to the hand, set the counter trap, and Solemn Judgment. Pretty good board by our opponent. So we draw for turn and we draw into Power Bond. Now in the main phase, I was thinking for long what to kaiju. I knew about the possibility of our opponent having the counter trap, and the counter trap requires an Orcust Link monster on the field. So I was thinking whether to kaiju the Link monster or the Wave High King Caesar. But in the draw phase before that, opponent activates Lacrima effect to special summon the Requiem. And then here I was, like I said, spending a minute to think which one to Kaiju, but Wave High King Caesar is a problem, so I decide to Kaiju Wave High King Caesar. So now I also thought that since I have Cyber Dragon, I can try Contact Fuse the Link 1, but it clashes with Unicorn. But I'll first try start with Unicorn and see what I can do if I can bait out interruptions. After the summon of the Kaiju, opponent will activate Requiem effect to special summon Lacrima. Lacrima effect will send Engraver to grave. And then they'll use Harp effect in grave to special summon Gyusu. Gyusu effect will send Skeleton to grave. And then we'll continue playing. We summon Unicorn, and I did rush a bit. So thinking on the special summon of Unicorn, opponent will activate Fiendsmith in Paradise to send Desiree, and Desiree will send Unicorn to grave. And now here, next, we will attempt to special summon our Cyber Dragon. However, it gets hit with Solemn Judgment, which is so unfortunate. We can't get rid of the Link 4. We activate Cyber Dark Realm to search. Opponent will hit it with the Counter Trap. Key note is that the Counter Trap negates the activation. So Cyber Dark Realm was never activated. We proceed to activate Cyber Dark Claw to search another copy of Realm. And then we activate Realm to search. Gets us Cyber Dark Chimera. We use a Realm effect to normal summon our Chimera. On the summon, opponent will activate the Link 4 effect, add a banished Orcust monster to their hand, and then they have the option to put a card back to take control of our Chimera. And here we just scoop. We have no plays. Opponent can just attack us for game. So now we go to game 3, the all-important game 3. And in our hand, we have 2 copies of Ash Blossom, 2 copies of Effect Veiler, and Pressured Planet Raidsoft. And our opponent has Effect Veiler, Fable, Lurie, Orchestrated Babel, Talents, and Droplet. So this is not a good hand from us, but let's see how it goes. So we enter the main phase, activate the field spell to search for Unicorn. Special summon Unicorn, and then we activate the effect. Opponent lets it go through to search for Birth. And now here I decide, cool, I will take the risk. I'm going to normal summon Ash Blossom to now start Fiendsmith plays. So we link summon into Moon of the Closed Heaven. We activate Birth to reborn our Unicorn just in case our opponent activates a monster effect, so we can just banish a card, punishing them. Then we will start our Fiendsmith plays. Link summon into Requiem. Requiem will summon Lacrima. Lacrima will send Engraver. Requiem will equip to Lacrima so that we are able to contact fuse into Necroquip Princess, and we will use Engraver effect, shuffling back our Moon to reborn itself. And then we XC summon into Wave High King Caesar, and with that we will pass for turn. Opponent draws into Fiendsmith Tract. So they have no Orcust players as far as I know the combos. So in the main phase, opponent will normal summon Lurie, link summon into Requiem, Requiem effect, and here we will hit it with Wave High King Caesar, and our opponent will chain Forbidden Droplet, sending Effect Veiler and the field spell to negate Unicorn and Wave High King Caesar. So Lacrima will hit the field, Lacrima effect as chain link 1, and since our opponent activated the spell while we control a Castillo monster, we will go Birth effect 2 to banish Lurie, Requiem, and the field spell face down. Opponent is just fixing the mistake, but the 3 cards will be banished face down. And now opponent will activate Fiendsmith Tract, and here I was thinking, because I was looking in the grave, they have no other light fiend in the graveyard to reborn the Engraver, and Requiem is already banished face down, so I decide to hit Tract with Ash Blossom to stop the Engraver. Opponent will activate Talents to draw 2. They draw into Veiler and they draw into the Counter Trap. No plays, no Orcust plays, and here our opponent will scoop, and we still had 2 Effect Veiler. So guys, Cyber Dragons takes the win against Orcust. And that brings us to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe. That will really support this channel. Till the next video, guys, NaughtyNev signing out. Peace.